So today what I'm doing is I'm putting the axle back on the Batmobile. I had to run down to Ace Hardware and get some more bolts because when I did take this thing off, I misplaced the bolts and I couldn't find them. And I have the hangers. I have a weldment hanger on there, and then I've got the bearings. And then I have the, I don't know if you can, how well you can see the flanges that hold the bearing in place, but they're pretty standard. And I have 3 bearings holding this thing on. I have one on each outside and one in the middle. And that helps with the axle not flexing. So that's something that I'm doing there. And I'm going to go grab my wheels and put the wheels on here. And I'll have to put my locking collars on so the wheels don't go in too far. And then, yeah, I also got some key stock for it too, but I'm not going to put the key stock in quite yet. Let's see if we can roll this thing out of here. Okay, well, I got it pushed over here in front of the shop door. Got the tires on, and I totally forgot that the paneling for the vents wrap up over the tires. So after I got the axle on, I realized that I can't put the tires on because the paneling's in the way. So I had to take the axle back off, put the tires on the axle, and then roll it back underneath, and then put, connect it to the hangers. Now the engine, the 13 horsepower that I'll be putting in here, I don't know if I've got enough clearance right here, because after you factor in the flex of the shocks, I might have to take this out of here. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to see about that. I want to get better shocks for it because I don't like that. The front end suspension is pretty stiff, so while I'm driving it, it's always the rear end here that's flexing all the time. So I need to get better and stronger shocks for this. But I need to get a jack shaft. That's what this replaced. This is where the jack shaft would go if I had a 6.5 on here, and that's how I did have it set up. But that's not good enough, so I'll probably have to remove this box, put the engine down directly onto the angle iron, and then figure out some type of jack shaft setup. I prefer to have the jack shaft setup go forward so it's not sticking way out here. And then have a torque converter on it, and I have to get a Comet 40 series or a 44 series, and those are pretty spendy. Another thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get hydraulic brakes for this, because the mechanical brake that I used to have on this didn't work worth crap. I would push down on that thing with all my might and I would not stop at all. No matter how much I adjusted those things, it wouldn't happen. So I'll probably have to put dual hydraulic brakes on here. Yeah, because this machine is heavy. This thing is heavy. And get some longer, stronger shocks for it. The engine, because the engine is pretty heavy. Torque converter, we're looking at adding a little bit more weight to this thing. Yeah, but like I said in one of my other videos, these tires here are just temporary. Because these tires are actually going on my other build, but at least I can keep plugging away on this thing and get this up to par. I want to build a seat for it yet. Have to get some foot pedals and that sort of stuff and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to repaint it too when I get it all done and everything, because she's starting to rust, and I don't even know if some of these little bolts and stuff that I have holding on this paneling isn't all rusted right into the angle iron that's holding it all together. You can see this frame right here. This is all 1/2-inch angle iron that holds all the plating on. All these little standoffs right here and stuff. So guys, I'm going to get on out of here. It's really dark, so I'll keep you guys up to date on this build. Get the Batmobile operating again. See you later.